Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be going over the brand new insane Berserk update that they have added to Anime Last Stand. And you know it's a good update when it brought me back. I fully quit this game. I did not want to play this game. I did not want anything to do with this game, but I am back specifically for this update, mainly because it's one of my favorite animes. But hey, that's besides the point. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2025, and you guys have probably heard me say this a million times, and I bet half of you that heard me say this probably aren't even subscribed. It's completely free. Go ahead and hit the subscriber button. It makes a cool little animation when you go ahead and do it. Also, while you're down there, drop a comment what you guys want to see next, and also go ahead and drop a like as well, because it puts a smile on my face, helps with the algorithm, and helps it spread to more people. But yeah, in this video I kind of get unlucky, but I also kind of get lucky at the same time. So you guys are just gonna have to stick around to the end to see what I actually do and how good Guts is himself. As you guys heard from the intro, I have made my way back to Anime Last Stand. You're probably wondering why, but you've definitely already seen by the title, the Berserk update. As you guys know, I do like Berserk a lot. If you guys can see right there on my merch, I even have the Berserk logo, and even on one of my first original YouTube logos, I also have the brand of sacrifice as well. But if we go ahead and look on into the update log, I did prepare a little bit before, so we went ahead and got both of these units, but obviously we need to go ahead and evolve them, and we did prep some rerolls, so you know, stick around to the end of the video to go ahead and obviously see that we're going to be able to do that. But as we can see, is we are able to evolve the Black Swordsman, and we are also able to evolve Griffith, and then there is 2 new units that we can get from different stages. And if we go ahead and look, what do we need for the Black Swordsman? As you guys can see, it drops from Act 3 Legend stage. So there is a new story, there is a new raid, and there is obviously a new, not a new raid, is that what they're called? Is that what I remember, guys? I'm just coming back to the game, so but here we go, guys. Obviously we're gonna have to go through all of these legend stages. As you guys see, 30 pity right there, and then for legend stage 2, that is the one to go ahead and evolve Griffith. And then if we go to legend stage 3, that is the one to go ahead and evolve Guts. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do quickly is we are gonna run through the story mode to go ahead and actually unlock these at the very end. And as you guys can see, it's kind of just there's nothing really in here. Okay, oh wait, there's actually a unit in number 6. There's a unit which is 1%, so we're obviously gonna have to go ahead and get her as well. If I obviously go ahead and do it on Purgatory, it's 3%, but you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it on normal, just so we can try and get these legend stages unlocked. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and do the story skipper right now, and I'm gonna get back to you guys once I've went ahead and done this. But I'm not gonna lie, my units are a little bit outdated, so hopefully we can go ahead and do this. I just thought I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So this is the map that they went ahead and used. This is a very cool map, but I'm not gonna lie, if you don't know anything about Berserk, this is gonna be a very freaky map to you guys. But like I said, my units are kind of outdated. As you guys can see, I know Sun Jin Woo obviously got a buff, so he's kind of crazy, but I'm still using Giorno, I'm still using Time Goddess, and like I said, you know, this update kind of brought me back to the game. Let's go ahead and see how much HP these guys have got, and they have 13 million. Oh my god, that's a lot of health. I actually don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Okay, this could be a lot harder than I thought, but remember, this is just the world skip. These aren't even the legend stages, and the legend stages are going to be even harder. But 13 million is kind of crazy, but hopefully we're able to go ahead and get our good units fast, and hopefully we're able to kill these in time. Okay, wait, we're actually doing okay. This is actually not as bad as I thought, but now we can go ahead and place down our Sun Jin Woo. I don't know what these mean, so they are dark units, meaning Sun Jin Woo should probably not be doing much damage, but hey, it's better than it not doing any damage at all. And what is this? This looks new. This is completely new. Okay, I thought I was going crazy, but this is actually just completely new. Compact. Okay, I like the compact a lot more than detailed. Detailed is very confusing. Oh, but they've made it so you can now turn off the VFX. That's very cool. Set all targeting. That's kind of cool as well. And obviously we've got the stage info. Obviously, hopefully we can go ahead and get this first try, but by the end of this video, we should go ahead and actually get her as well. I should have enough shards and everything, so we should actually be chilling on that aspect. We should have a lot of mythic shards, because I remember I did a pretty viral video that we were talking about how to get mythic shards in this game. So I think we should be okay for a little while talking about mythic shards. And actually, this stage is pretty easy. I haven't even I don't even know what I'm saying. I haven't even leveled up any units yet, and we're still doing pretty well. So once this guy is max, we're gonna go ahead and keep on leveling up our Sun Jin Woo, and this should kind of be a breeze in the park. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on into a time lapse to go ahead and get this done. This stage is very laggy. I don't know whether it's my PC, but let's go ahead and jump on into a time lapse, because we haven't done one of these on ALS in a little while. So this was actually a lot easier than I thought. I was thinking that this was going to have like a couple billion health, but as you guys can see, there is Griffith over here, and I think he's going to die. Yep, he died straight away. So we obviously didn't get the unit, but that's the main point. Was we were just trying to complete Act 6. We were just trying to get that over and done with, so we can go ahead and unlock these legend stages to go ahead and get these evos on those characters. But I think we might spend some rerolls right now. Okay, I think we're going to try and go for that glitch guts. I'm not going to lie, I don't have too many rerolls, but if worst comes to worst, I might have to go ahead and buy some. But hey, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and roll them on guts first, because I would rather have a better one on guts than I would on Griffith, just because that is personal towards me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find him here. As you guys can see, the black swordsman here. Let me just double check that this is the one that goes ahead and evolves. Okay, so it is. So as you guys see, the black swordsman here, he's going to go to SSS, SS, SSS. Once we go ahead and do it, we're obviously going to need the essence. We're going to need dark essence. We're going to need some legendary shards, but we do have the mythical shards that we do need. So let's go ahead and do some technique shards. The 4 times should be on right now. It is currently a Tuesday, but we do have 240 rerolls, so hopefully we're able to go ahead and get something good. In the settings, we're going to turn off all seeing, we're going to turn off Shinigami, and we're going to turn off Overlord. So we're going to go for Avatar and glitched only. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it doesn't feel like the 4 times is on. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I used to get pretty decent luck when it comes to traits in this game. But I feel like today we are not going to get the luck that we deserve. I feel like the game's going to start punishing me for not being around for a certain amount of time. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if this is on. This could just be visual. I'm going to have to go double check that. 1 second. I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, so from checking, Brandon hasn't actually said that it's on right now, so I think I'm going to leave that for a little bit. If we really do need to, though, I will go ahead and probably buy either this bundle or probably buy some other bundles, maybe this one as well. I'm not too sure, but we'll know later on in the video. I'll probably go ahead and buy one of the newer ones because it also gives us some essence as well. It gives us some spirit shards and also some pearls. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to jump on into these legend stages because, like I said, I don't really want to go ahead and waste rerolls just in case they aren't actually up right now. So obviously we're going to have to go through each of the legend stages first, but as you guys can see, we can go ahead and get some of these sacrifice essence from here as well. And we can also get the evil eye, which is obviously the evil item for this person. And then the main one, obviously we all want, is going to be the sacrifice mark. But let's go ahead and go through all of these. Obviously from waves 1 to 4, they are dark. From phase 5 to 10, they are nature. And from waves 11 to 14, they are water. So I'm not going to lie, Sun Jin Woo should be able to deal pretty easily with these because, like I said, I'm just going to do the same method as I did before. Giorno plus Time Goddess and then go into Sun Jin Woo. And hopefully this is pretty easy. But hey, like I said, I'm going to get back to you guys once we get to Legend Act 3. So we went ahead and got our hands on the sacrifice mark. It took me around 6 or 7 runs. We only have 100 of the sacrifice things, and obviously we still need the dark essence, and we also need the legendary spirit essence. So I'm gonna have to continue going ahead and play them. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is we are gonna pay to win just a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and buy this new bundle, and it's gonna go ahead and give us 250 technique shards. So if we go on into our items in my inventory, it should be right here. So let's go ahead and redeem that. 40 stack cubes, some dusks, some essence, and 250 trade crystals. That's the main reason we kind of wanted this. So let's run on over here now and let's go ahead and try and get something good on him. Apparently the 4 times is up. As you can see, we got 350. I'm gonna go for 50 now. If we still don't really get anything, then I think I might have to, you know, come back later. Or maybe we might do 100 right now. We might go to 250. If I don't get anything, then I might come back again later, because I'm not gonna lie, my luck used to be very good with this game, and recently it's not very good. But we can go ahead and roll some pearls on him as well. Obviously, if this doesn't get me anything, I haven't even seen any rainbows come up. That is what's making me think that 4 times is not a thing. Because usually when 4 times is a thing, you at least get quite a few decent amount of not purples, rainbows. But what we can go ahead and do is we can go ahead and use the enchant pearls that we did go ahead and get on him. As you guys can see, we got 20 of these and 0 of these, so we're gonna go for glorious, hopefully. But knowing me, with my luck, it's not gonna go well, okay? But hopefully we can go ahead and get glorious on him. Annihilator is pretty decent with a plus 25% boss damage, and then we got a ruthless with a 80% damage when obviously units are below. It's different. There's mastery there. There is ruthless again, and we got omnipotent. I don't want omnipotent because I would much rather just have him as what he is. The DOT one would be nice, just because he obviously is probably a bleed. I'm gonna, you know, we've only got 6 left, so the next kind of good one we kind of get, I think I'm gonna just keep. And we got omnipotent again. Okay, I guess we'll keep it for now just in case, but we will obviously have to go ahead and change it. Let's go ahead and roll 50 more technique shards and see what we can go ahead and get our hands on. If we don't get our hands on anything, I I'm gonna go back to playing for a little bit, and then we'll come and re-roll some more. Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to save some Griffiths as well, but if we kind of have to spend them all on this guy, then that might just be what we're gonna have to go ahead and do. Kind of annoying. Kind of wish my luck was being a bit better with me right now and my luck was more on my side, but hey, I didn't know they were doing this update till recently, so that's kind of my fault. I probably should have you know, prepared a little bit more for the update. But we're gonna go down to 150 right now and see if we go ahead and get anything. If we don't, then that is just super unlucky. I saw an all-seeing pop up there, but nothing else new of what we wanted. I'm also going to check if there's any codes for this update to see if we can go ahead and get ourselves some rerolls from that. If not, we might indeed have to go ahead and buy the battle pass, but I'm not gonna lie, it's only going to give me around 12 rerolls, and if we go ahead and try and claim it all and skip all the levels, it's gonna cost a lot of money. So we might just have to wait around and hopefully try and get something. If not, then that's very annoying. But hey, stick around to the end of the video just in case I do go ahead and get something. So it's getting pretty late over here in the UK, and I'm not gonna lie, I got very frustrated at not actually getting anything in about 700 rerolls. Okay guys, the rest of the rerolls I rerolled off camera because I'm not gonna lie, I was annoyed. Okay, and I'd be crashing out, Luke would be tweaking. All right, I rolled about 700 rerolls, and the best we got is we got diamond. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? We got diamond, and we still have the old opponent, which we might try and reroll that at least. But what we did do is we're able to go ahead and evolve my glorious king. I don't care if you guys say it's Glaze, he's my glorious king. Let's go ahead and evolve him right now, and as you guys can see, we got him to the Black Swordsman Berserker instead of Berserk before, and that model is absolutely insane. He is now level 1 again, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't even have any food, so I'm low-key kind of cooked. But as you guys can see, with only diamond, which is only 5% damage, at a level 1, he's doing 19 million at the end. With obviously he has rupture. This unit attacks can apply rupture. All enemies hit. Afflicted enemies receive 280% damage over 14 seconds. Every 7 ticks, this affects is a 5.4 times total damage, which is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and equip his blessing, and oh my god, I'm him. This is my new favorite blessing in the game. I'm never taking this off, and none of you guys can stop me. This goes absolutely so hard with my character, and this is just absolutely insane. Unfortunately, like I said, we genuinely couldn't get any good trait on him. Like, I tried for you guys. I promise you I tried for you guys. We could not get any good trait on him. Let me go see if I can at least go buy some food somewhere. Like I said, I haven't been playing this game near enough at all to be able to actually go ahead and get all the stuff I needed. I think I could go ahead and buy like 4 rerolls. Maybe we can get lucky with that. There's these bounty things from this update as well. We can go ahead and claim that for another 20 rerolls as well. And what else can we do? Is there anything else I can go ahead and buy to try and get me some stuff? Random trials. I don't even know what that is. The daily wheel. Can we go ahead and spin this? We can spin this 4 times. Can we get some rerolls from this? And I don't think we got any rerolls. So that's another GG's. We got some cosmic essence though, but we got some more little rerolls. If we can get any rainbow trait in this, that would be great, because we got 24 rerolls, and I'm kind of looking for any rainbow trait. We got Juggernaut, which is better. Juggernaut again. Any rainbow trait at this point, I will genuinely take it, because I'm not gonna lie, we've put around 800 into this guy, and we've got absolutely nothing. So I'm kind of cooked, and I feel like this is. Oh my god, on the last spin. I will take it. I will take it. Genuinely, I will take it. On the very last spin, we went ahead and got our hands on an Overlord, which is a plus 425% damage, which is a lot better than that plus 5%. Honestly, I will take it. I still feel like he's going to be absolutely insane. Obviously, he's still level 1, so I do need to obviously go and try and figure out ways to go ahead and level him up. Probably buying something from somewhere, but I'm going to go figure that out, figure out how to level him up, and then we're going to go ahead and showcase this guy a little bit. I was only able to get my hands on like 2 bits of food, and this is what I get for not being able to play the game. Not gonna lie to you guys, I was told this update came out on the Saturday of this week. It's currently Tuesday, okay? I was preparing for this update. I had rerolls and stuff. I was preparing everything, and I got told it was coming out Saturday. It's currently Tuesday. I don't know who lied to me. Blame my Discord server. By the way, if you're not in that Discord server, go ahead and join that, okay? But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and showcase him right now. Like I said, it's not the best. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? But I'm gonna make another video soon. I'm gonna grind some more rerolls, and obviously we're gonna be doing Griffith, stuff like that. We're gonna be doing everything like that. We're gonna be getting the new units as well. So stick around. Like I said, But I just thought I had to go ahead and get my king himself because I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love this character. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and jump on into just a normal infinite because I'm not gonna lie, he's still doing a decent amount of damage. I just want to see, you know, what his effects look like, what he kind of looks like in general. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, he's looking like meta because I'm not gonna lie, look at this damage number, okay? 157 million when he's only got Overlord and he's not even level 85 yet. I'm not gonna lie, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage for such a unit like that. So we're just gonna go into Hog Down and we're just gonna go into Infinite because, you know, it's just the first one. And yeah, he's got a 2,000 placement. I am seeing that. Obviously, I have Omnipotent on him, which I should probably have rolled off and probably rolled a different Pearl on him. But, you know, I'm kind of slow. Like I said, it's getting pretty late in the UK. So, hey, don't blame me, all right? And we're gonna take forever to load in. Okay guys, so we have finally went ahead and loaded in, and you can just see a little bit better of the blessing for this character. The blessing for this character is absolutely insane. This is insane. I'm going to be using this one probably until ALS dies. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't care if this is Glaze, but I'm going to be using it for a very, very long time. So let's go ahead and put down our idol straight away, and we're only going to focus on obviously getting him. So like I said, he's a 2,000 placement, doing 900k on placement, but like I said, he's not even leveled up, and he also doesn't have a good trait, okay? As you guys saw, I brought the bundle and everything, and I still got cooked, okay? Don't blame me. Blame the game. All right, blame Brandon. Blame that guy. As you guys see, his range is decently big. Obviously, you know, this all comes down to everything else, but we're gonna go ahead and place Jorno down here just because I kind of want to place him at the start. And yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, you can go ahead and place him now with a 2,000 placement. And as you guys can see, there is the outrage cooldown. We're gonna go ahead and put it on 1 just so we can try and see, you know, what we're looking at right now. How do I inspect him? Can I not do that? Okay, well, I guess I can't. Attack effects, and then disable abilities. Here we go. Right. Now, he's in outrage right now, so I don't know what that means, but he's in outrage right now. And his first ability is kind of just a dash forwards and a little attack. Oh, there is more. We can spectate him. There we go. So this is going to be his first ability, guys. Like I said, obviously his stats are a bit scuffed, and obviously the game just in general is a little bit scuffed. So he's going to go ahead and dash forward, smack down his little sword, and then just move on with his day. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and get some maxed out money, and then we're going to get back to you guys, just so I can show you guys from the start to the end. So we went ahead and got our hands on a little bit more money, and I just genuinely can't get over this model. But I'm gonna shut up about it because I have spoken about it way too much. I did accidentally upgrade him a couple times, but his ability is still the same. Nothing has changed. I think he's gonna go ahead and get a new attack right here. So as you guys can see, he went ahead and got his new attack, which turns him into a not even a full AoE, but just a very, very big circle AoE. He obviously is hybrid, because I'm not gonna lie, if he wasn't hybrid, this guy would low-key be buns. Because I'm not gonna lie, you kind of need a hybrid, okay? Like I said, I'm kind of out of the meta for this game, so I don't really understand much right now, but I'm learning again, okay? So he kind of just doesn't really do much. What does Bro do here? Let's spectate him. Anytime today, Guts. We haven't got a day. Oh. So Bro does the running man and then attacks him. Good job, man. Proud of you. Let's go ahead and upgrade him a little bit more till he gets his second ability, which is the Raging Beast. So if we go ahead and upgrade him one more time, which we need 175,000 for, so I'm not gonna lie, he's looking like a decently cheap unit to go ahead and max out. So he turns full AoE here. He turns full AoE, which is very, very cool. I always love a full AoE character, and also, like I said, he's pretty cheap. Remember, guys, he's level 20 right now. He also doesn't have anything really good, and this outrage, I believe it's doing damage without him having to attack him, because as you guys can see, they're just dying and he's not even having to attack right now. But obviously, you know, it's just his basic move where he kind of just jumps up in the air, does a lot of slashes, and then just jumps straight back down. But obviously, he is a type physical. I don't know what his element is because I got Omnipotent on him, but like I said, he's got the thing that basically does 5.4 times his damage. So whatever number you see here, times it by 5.4, because that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, he has a decently high SPA with an 18-second SPA. I'm not gonna lie, that is decently high. Obviously, hopefully it goes down a little bit more with these upgrades, but as you guys can see, the final upgrade does cost 250,000 or 465. Why did that just change? Okay, this one costs 215, this one costs 465. So like I said, his final upgrade's a little bit expensive, but I'm not gonna lie, this guy's looking absolutely insane. I'm gonna try and get glitched on him if I can, and I'm also obviously gonna try and get him maxed out level with a very, very good pearl on him. But like I said, it's very late in the UK right now. I want to get this video out as fast as possible for you guys and show you guys how unlucky I got with this update. But obviously, if you guys do enjoy and you guys are enjoying the ALS and my comeback to ALS, then please let me know down in the comments, like the video as well to help with the algorithm. But it's been said, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and ciao.